Once upon a time in a lush green forest lived a mama bear and her little baby bear. They were a happy family, but all the other forest animals kept making fun of the little bear. Why? Well, because he was different. Every bear in the forest loved honey, but not this little bear. As soon as he tasted honey, he would spit it out, wrinkle up his nose and say, "Yuck, I hate honey." All the other bears would laugh and say, "A bear who doesn't like honey? What kind of bear are you?" But the little bear didn't mind. He had something else that he loved more than anything in the world, and that was blueberries. Oh, how he loved blueberries! Whenever he saw a bush with ripe blueberries, he would gobble them up one after another until his paws were stained purple. One day, the little bear was walking through the forest looking for some sweet blueberries when he came across a clearing, and in the middle of the clearing stood a big oak tree. The little bear had never seen this tree before. It must have been newly sprouted, he thought. Then he noticed something odd about the tree. All its branches were pointing downwards. "That's strange," he thought. "Why are all its branches growing downwards?" So he walked closer to the tree and looked up. That's when he saw something unbelievable. All the branches were laden with huge bunches of ripe blueberries. They were growing downwards instead of upwards, offering their delicious fruit to all who passed by. "Oh, my goodness!" cried the little bear. "This must be the best blueberry tree in the whole wide forest." He started gobbling up the blueberries, and as he did, he hummed happily to himself. Some time later, the little bear felt a tap on his shoulder. He turned around and saw an old wise owl sitting on a branch. "Hello there, little bear," said the owl. "Why are you so happy?" The little bear wiped the sweat off his forehead and said, "Look at all these yummy blueberries. This must be the best blueberry tree in the whole wide forest." The owl blinked his big yellow eyes and said, "That's not just any ordinary blueberry tree. It's a magical blueberry tree. It only reveals itself to those who don't like honey." "Oh, really?" asked the little bear. "Well, that makes me very lucky, doesn't it?" The owl nodded his head and hooted softly. The little bear continued eating the blueberries until his tummy was full. Then he thanked the owl and went on his way. Soon, the other forest animals also noticed the magical blueberry tree. First came two rabbits. "Wow, what a lucky day!" they cried. "There's so much food here, we won't need to scavenge for berries anymore." Then a family of deer came by. "Hurrah, hurrah!" they shouted. "We can feast on these sweet blueberries." Next came a troop of monkeys. "Woohoo!" they yelled. "Let the honey-loving bears keep the honey. We'll gobble up all these juicy blueberries." All the animals were overjoyed to have found the magical blueberry tree. They ate and drank to their heart's content and went home happy. Every day, all the animals would come to the clearing to eat the sweet blueberries. But one day they noticed something strange. The bunches of blueberries that were once plump and juicy were now shriveling up and turning black and rotten. "Oh dear, cried the animals. "What are we going to do? There aren't any more blueberries left in the forest. Without the blueberries, how will we survive?" The animals were sad and scared, but the little bear wasn't. He had an idea, but first he needed to gather everyone together. He went to the rabbit's burrow and woke them up. Get up, he said. "You must come with me right away." The rabbits yawned and stretched and asked, "What is it, little bear? Why have you woken us up in the middle of the night?" The little bear shook them by their ears and said, "I know where we can get lots of blueberries, enough to last us through the winter." The rabbits looked at each other in surprise. "You know where there are blueberries? Really? Show us, little bear." And that's when the little bear led them to the magical blueberry tree. When the rabbits realized what the little bear was trying to tell them, they were so grateful that they hugged him tightly. Then they all went back to the forest and gathered all the rotten bunches of blueberries. They carried them to a nearby river, dumped them in, and stirred them around. The next morning, all the animals gathered near the river. They had heard what the little bear had done and had come to see for themselves. The little bear dipped a stick in the water and pulled it out. To their amazement, it had sweet juicy blueberries on it. "Oh my goodness!" cried the animals. "So there are still blueberries left in the forest. Hooray! Hooray!" After dipping and scooping and stirring, all the animals had enough blueberries to take back home and share with their families. From then on, whenever any animal felt sad or scared, the little bear would remind them, "Don't worry. As long as we have the magical river, we will always have blueberries to eat." And that's how the little bear who didn't like honey saved his forest. Now let's look at the message of the story. The little bear didn't like honey, and all the other bears made fun of him for it. They said, "A bear who doesn't like honey? What kind of bear are you?" But the little bear didn't mind being different. He stuck to what he loved. And guess what? His difference ended up being the gift he gave to the whole forest. This story teaches us that we should never be ashamed of our differences. Our uniqueness is what makes us special, and we never know. Our unique gift may end up helping others. Now it's time for bed. Before we go, let's say a nice bedtime prayer. Dear God, thank you for making me special. Help me to be kind to others, and help me to see that other people's differences make them special, too. Amen. Now close your eyes, my little one. Dream sweet dreams of blueberries and magical rivers. May your dreams be as sweet and juicy as blueberries. Good night. Sleep tight.